you struggling to get your first layer to stick well to the bed on your 3D printer? I'd like to share with you some of the things I've learned to improve bed adhesion. Hello there, I'm Brian with 7 and All Makes, and today I'd like to share with you some of the tips and tricks that I've learned to improve first layer adhesion. I've had some of my own struggles getting a good first layer to really stick to the bed. I've also learned the hard way as I've left my printer to keep running overnight, only to find a nice dish of spaghetti the next morning when the print lifted off the bed. The first step is to do a good job of bed leveling. A couple of things that I've learned with this are start the printer warming up and let it heat up for 10 minutes. Even when it says that it's reached temperature, it has not had enough time for everything across the whole bed to really reach that operating temperature. Secondly, related to that, I've learned not to have filament loaded onto the machine while doing the bed leveling. I've found that the filament will keep oozing through the nozzle and cause some issues with determining the right height above the bed. I like to use a sticky note so that my fingers can rest on the sticky surface and then slide it under the nozzle and adjust the bed to the point where it just drags slightly on the paper. A second major step that I took was to change which side of the glass plate to print on. I had seen many people mentioning flipping their glass bed from the textured side to the smooth side, but I was always hesitant to do this. When I finally did it, along with some other adhesion methods, I saw a big difference. With the smooth side, you can now much more easily see the surface of the bed and know if there's any buildup on it. Angus of Maker's Muse recommended using something like demineralated spirits to clean the bed. I found something like that in our medical supplies and use it to get any buildup off the glass. Secondly, I've used some special cleaning towels for glass to be able to really get all the oils and other buildup off the surface, and then I can see that the glass is really clean. I found that these special towels that are used for cleaning glass from Norwex to be really effective by taking one of the towels and cleaning it, and then taking the microfiber one and doing a final pass, and then looking at the glass surface to make sure there's no buildup, no oils, or anything left on the glass surface. The third main area that I focused on for improved bed adhesion are a couple of settings in my slicer program, Cura. The first one is that changing the first layer from 100% to increase this up to 120% or 130%, and I've even gone up to 150%. This means that more material is being extruded out of the nozzle on the first pass, thus assuring that the material will be stuck to the bed. This will make the first layer a bit wider than the next layer, and you'll have to see if that will be a problem for any of the matching parts. In most cases for me, there was no issue, but I did find that when I didn't take that into account with printing some matching gears, I did have a problem. The second thing that I adjusted was the first layer speed. I slowed it down from the normal speed of printing so that the material could be extruded from the nozzle and have the opportunity to really adhere to the surface of the clean, well-heated bed. I found a recommendation to slow it down to about half of the normal speed. I hope these tips have helped you with getting a good first layer to stick well to the bed so you don't end up with spaghetti or some really bad first layer on your prints. If you learned something here, and if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like down below. Also, we would love your support for the channel by hitting that subscribe button. Thanks a lot, and have a great day!